It looks like we're live or not.
Oh no.
Yes, we are live.
It's fine, you can start, but I accidentally switched off my...
So everyone's saying off. Hello guys.
Hi.
Welcome back to another live stream. So today I'm at World of Warship India event in Delhi, which I told you before. Why people spamming off hello? What happened? Wait, hold on. No, we are live. Do not. I mean, my chats always troll me so. So today we're gonna play some World of Warcraft.
Warships.
Oh, World of Warships, yeah. सही है. Okay, do not scam me, guys. It's on. Refresh if it's buffering for you. Refresh, guys. Refresh. So today we are at World of Warships India event in Delhi, which I mentioned in yesterday's stream. And I'm gonna play some games. We play some World of Warship games. No buffer? Okay, cool. Hello everybody. I cannot read that much of chat, so please. Who's the guy on my right? He's gonna introduce himself.
Yes. So hello everyone, I'm Mr. Conway. I work for Wargaming for the World of Warships team. I'm a community engagement lead. And yeah, it's a great pleasure to be here in India at the launch event and to get to teach someone how to play World of Warships, which is fantastic. I always love getting a newbie. So if you guys have any questions about World of Warships, just ask, and I think you'll pass them on, right?
Yeah,
I'll try and answer anything I can.
So just quick one thing, this game is absolutely free to play, and
good point, right? It is absolutely free to play, guys, and we launched, like something brand new today. We have like a cool partnership with
we
Act
have cool
FiberNet.
Act FiberNet, where you can have less ping, and plus they have some cool plans, premium plans. Previously they used to have like right now they have cheaper plans now with the premium. They can have.
So basically, what we did two things, right? So first of all, with the launch today, the relaunch of the Warships in India, we have custom pricing for the Indian market.
Okay.
So for all of you guys, if you're interested, basically it's 70% cheaper now to play our game. If you want to purchase it, is of course free to play. And Act FiberNet have released 2 gaming packages, where you can get. First of all, a whole bunch of benefits. So you can get discounts for hardware from Zotac, from Western Digital.
Extra data also.
Yeah, you can get extra data, and you get monthly World of Warships recurring benefit worth 1,000 rupees for the basic package and 2,000 rupees for the advanced package. So it's pretty cool. Really excited.
And where we can download this game from?
You go to warships.in. That's really easy. It's just warships.in, and everything else will be explained to you. That's super simple. Just warships.in.
Is this available on PS4?
We do have a PS4 version called World of Warships Legends. It's also free to play and available right now. If you just open your PlayStation Store, search for World of Warships, you'll find it immediately.
Yeah. And thank you guys for the donations. I'll read it later maybe.
Minimum requirements for the game, I'm not entirely sure off the top of my head, but we're pretty downwards compatible, so give it a go. Check it out.
Mac, somebody's asking Mac. Guys, we have Ishan.
It works on Mac. Yes, it does. Yes, it actually does work on Mac.
Okay.
Don't need a GPU to play.
You really? Okay, guys, you do not need a GPU to play this game.
Size of game, that's why we're partnering up with Act. It is a 30 gigabyte download for the first time. So you'll need to burn some of that data, but it's worth it.
30 gigabytes. So yes, available on Steam? No. Available on Steam?
Yes, available on Steam too. If you prefer to go that way, you can.
Okay. So start now. Okay, we are starting.
Yes, I'm just logging back in because cleverly when I leaned back to plug in my headset, I pushed the power button, turned off my PC. Okay. Pro level skills right here.
200 IQ in the chat. Can we have a F also? I'm just downloading it, and what we don't need GPU, I'm just downloading. Thank you, the member Rush. Is it free? Yeah, it's a free-to-play game. You can download on PS4, your PC, and it can run on Mac also.
And they can use the code WOWS India.
Okay, guys, we have
Hi guys.
Ishan also. Wait, I'm
You
gonna
guys know
increase
me,
the
some of you.
size.
So I think a lot of you are talking about downloading the game. You can go to warships.in. They've made a special landing page for India. This is where all the Indian players can sign up for the game. So you go to warships.in, sign up for a World of Warships EU account, and it'll ask you for an invite code. And you can use the special invite code for India, WOWS India, WOWS India. And you get a whole bunch of in-game stuff to help you get started early on. And if you can bug Raka enough, he's got a whole lot of things to give away to you guys over the next few days.
Yeah, I'm gonna unbox a secret box tomorrow or today if I get time, if I reach home. And they have some cool camouflage skin. We have an Indian, finally, a game having an Indian camouflage. Never happened before. I have never seen. So yes, and if you have some questions, make sure you ask in the chats. You're downloading. Cool. We're gonna play it one day. We're gonna have some. I mean, how many game modes we have? Like the maximum one. If
So basically, we have a couple of different game modes, right? We have co-op, which we recommend to start off with. You'll always have to play a few games of co-op to get used to it. But the game usually runs just 12 versus 12 online PvP multiplayer.
Okay.
Right? It's online only. And yeah, it matches you against other players, and it's
so
very, very...
At a time, if I want to play with my friends, I can play with like 11 more.
Theoretically, yes, but usually if you want to play in a random battle, you can play with a division of 2 other friends. Because if we allow more than 2 people, 3 people to group up, it'll really unbalance the battle a lot. You know, like even with a 3 people division on voice comms, you know, you get quite a bit of an advantage.
Okay, so mic disrupt.
We should enable your voice chat, I've been told, so we can listen. But the thing is, if we enable voice chat, we have to listen to Ishan. Do you think that's a good idea? Let's have a look.
And the servers, we have EU servers, guys.
Enable voice chat. There we go.
It's a multiplayer
and
game.
We allow access, yes.
Where are you, sir? I'm in Delhi, sir.
So to talk to Ishan, hold V.
Okay, V. Hello, Ishan. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Cool.
You hear me? Okay. Yeah, we can start now.
Yeah.
So did you show off the special India camo?
Yeah.
The Warships has made for Indian players?
This is the first time ever happened. There's a mic problem. But check करना कोई mic issue आ रहा है क्या आ रहा है static sound आ रहा है
Give me a second. Maybe we can give us a little bit of... guys, if there's a bit of a background noise, it's because there's a lot of background noise.
Yeah.
Let's try... Is this any better for me? And then we have to do the same thing for you.
It's fine now, I think.
Okay, and...
Are we ready to
peak.
go?
Okay.
Okay.
Up peak means fine. Up peak.
A what?
In Hindi,
Yes.
peak means fine.
Ah, see, I'm learning new things every day.
Okay.
Are we ready to go now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Ishan, we get it to go.
But you know what? I think we should just go and just try it, right? So if you just click the
I clicked already. Ready.
there we go.
Okay.
Now all we need to do for Ishan is to push the button.
So first game of the day. Problem with the code.
I'm the div leader.
Mic is fine. There's gonna be a little bit of background noise because we are at the event right now. So please bear. Can I put invite code and download from Steam?
Can I put invite code in game download from Steam? That's a really good question. I think you cannot use the invite code if you go through Steam. If you want to use the invite code, go to warships.in.
Okay.
It's the same game anyway. If you use Steam or not, it makes very little difference. I would recommend not to.
So I'm gonna quickly explain. So there are different. It's a domination mode. So we have to dominate the area ABC. Currently we are at C.
Yeah, so if you bring up the map, you can see the enemy spawned across the map at B. Since we're playing co-op, it's very, very rare that we will actually win by capping. We're probably just going to destroy them. They're only bots. We should be able to handle them quite easily. We have 4 distinct classes in the game right now, right? The destroyers, cruisers, and battleships. Okay. And you can actually see you're playing a destroyer, I'm playing a cruiser, and Ishan is in a battleship. Right, okay. So your job as a destroyer is to scout for the team, screen your team, like make sure you're ahead of the team so you can spot enemy ships incoming, sometimes spot enemy torpedoes incoming, and of course destroy other destroyers and capture circles. So you've got a couple of different options to do this, right? You've got your high explosive ammunition that you've selected now. If you push the 3 key, you can switch to torpedoes. You can see these are the arcs in which you can fire the torpedoes, and if you mouse over, you can see this is, if you click now, that's where the torpedo is going to go. Okay. Check your minimap, pros make it bigger. You can see this small inner circle, that's your torpedo range, the big outer circle, that's your gun range, right? So you can see there's an enemy T-22 spotted over there, so what I would suggest now, just get close. Right? You've got quite limited range with your guns and your torpedoes, and let's go see if we can engage them. I'm going to be behind you a little bit because I'm not quite as fast.
Unable to aim in this direction. Oh.
So you can aim, yeah, exactly, with the shift key, exactly. And you always have to remember, because we're playing a naval game, you have to aim not at where the ship is.
Oh, I destroyed it?
I think someone else did. But you have to aim not where the ship is, but you have to aim at where the ship is going to be. Because obviously the ship is traveling and your shells need quite some time to travel the 8 kilometers. So you have to basically aim in front of his point of travel. So just make an imaginary line with the bow, so a bit lower. Yeah, and you can, you just keep firing and you can adjust depending on where you see your shots land. See, so you actually hit him, but quite far back. I'm gonna help you here with some supporting fire.
Guys, you have to use some physics also in this game.
It's something that you get used to quite quickly, like how much lead to give what kind of target, and what kind of speed, and with what kind of gun. And it's one of the things that separates a really good World of Warships player.
And we have different missiles also. Okay, it's destroyed.
There's another destroyer right there. By the way, you're going full reverse right now, fleeing from the enemy. Oh, there's an enemy destroyer close by. That means he's probably launched torpedoes. You can see them in the water just in front of me, but I managed to dodge them.
Okay, we have a reloading time. Okay.
Yeah, now you can use your torpedoes. So click on 3. Yeah, and you see, aim for that grey bar. Aim for the grey bar. Aim for the grey bar. The grey bar. The grey bar. Turn your camera to the left. Yes, and fire. There we go. The grey bar is an indicator because again with the torpedo goes a certain speed, has a certain distance. The grey bar will always show you where you need to aim your torpedoes so that they will hit, assuming the target keeps going the same speed, the same direction. They can dodge, of course, but if they just go in a straight line, those torpedoes will hit them.
Okay.
Oh, there's an enemy German destroyer close by. I might need some assistance. I'm going to try and torpedo him.
Physics use color round.
No, I think I've got
it.
Oh, I got it, but I'm not looking healthy. There are 2 enemy battleships as well coming there. We're going to need your help with the torpedoes there.
Destroyed. Easy peasy.
So close the distance. You can accelerate, or you have a speed boost consumable on Y. You also have a smoke screen that will make you invisible as long as you're inside of it. Okay. But you can see the enemy König there. You can see my torpedoes on the way to him. But maybe you could.
What is the difference between HE and AP?
So HE is high explosive ammunition, so you have to imagine it's a shell that hits the target and explodes on contact immediately on the outside of the ship.
Okay.
So it's really good for shooting targets with little armor. So like light cruisers, destroyers, aircraft carriers, things that are not very armored. Because the shells will, they'll do lots of damage. But if you have a heavily armored target, high explosive ammunition is just going to break on the outside, won't do anything. That's when you need armor-piercing ammunition that will go through and explode on the inside of the ship and do more damage. Right. You also have to bear in mind, World of Warships has a very sophisticated armor system. So every ship has armor, but it also depends on how this armor gets hit. Right. So if you imagine this is your armor plate, this is your shell. If it hits like this, it'll go straight through. But if you angle it like this, it'll go and it'll deflect off. So angling is a very, very important thing to learn for World of Warships as well. But anyway, let's just try this again.
Cool. First game, easy. You're gonna learn the game if you play more and more, obviously.
Yes.
And thank you for the donations.
It's very easy to pick up,
Yeah.
but it's very hard to master. It's got a high skill ceiling, and it's good fun.
So I'm gonna quickly show you what other things we have. You can upgrade your ship right here. Okay. And you can customize your ship. This is the signal. We have flags. And we have camouflage, obviously, which is India
Ishan
right
already
now.
pushed the button.
Yeah.
But after this game, I can show you a little bit how the tech tree works and something. Because we've actually got over 300 ships in game now, and very, very nice ones among them.
Do not spend. Wow. दो सौ ले ले हिंदी बोल. Hey.
And also, you need to teach me some Hindi.
Hindi.
It's going to be really useful over the next few days, I think.
So one guy is saying we don't have invite code for PS4. How to download on PS4?
So for PS4, all you need to do is open turn on your PS4, go to the store and search for World of Warships, and it will come up. It's called World of Warships Legends, and it's the same game, but made a bit more for the console, a bit faster, a bit less time to get into battle and everything, and a bit more streamlined. Something that you can relax on the couch. Take a controller and drive your ship and shoot some people.
Okay.
Good fun.
So currently I'm in Delhi event of World of Warships. Yeah, it's available on Steam as well. It's kind of a game where you have to bots. No. So we're playing against bots again.
This one is against bots, and we can try some PvP afterwards. Okay. Just be aware that PvP obviously is the enemies will know what they're doing.
Oh yeah. So we are doing one more practice warm-up game, then we're gonna go directly into the main game. Meet up at the event? Yeah, there was.
Oh, there's a cruiser to the right. I don't know if you have him in gun range. No, you don't have him in gun range yet. I would suggest you actually go straight through those two islands there, and see if you can sneak up on some of the enemy battleships and do some torpedo runs. And I'm going to try and shoot the enemy cruisers in the meantime.
Okay. Lag ja, please. Lag ja. Laga. Bro. It's kind of a movie when Okay, I'll take this guy. Ore, missiles impound. Ooh.
Yeah, always just try and think of there's an imaginary line from his bow in the direction he's traveling, and that's where you aim, and you should get good results.
Ore, I missed. Hit reaves. Okay, I got an engine damage. Ishan, help, engine damage.
You can push R to repair. And also T to hide in smoke screen if you feel you need it.
Which one are you, Raka?
I
Try it
don't
out.
know.
Just T. But it doesn't work if you're moving full speed forward because you can move out of your own smoke screen.
Hold on, I'll press.
Steal that from someone.
Torpedoes, yeah, get it, yeah, yes. Aim for the grate. Go, fire. Do it.
Oh, destroyed.
Nice work. Oh, too many battleships here. I'm gonna need your help. Oh, okay. I don't think I'm gonna survive to get your help.
Oh, they have planes also.
Yes, we also have aircraft carriers.
Okay.
Ramming speed! Oh, no, I'm down. So now's a good time to hide in your smoke screen. So push T. Yeah, you'll see. It deploys, and you'll see this circle on the water, and if you're inside the circle, they can't see you until they're at least 2 kilometers close.
Oh.
So what I would do now is accelerate full speed, turn left, select your torpedoes, and sink them. So full speed, hard to starboard. Yeah, just hold it hard to starboard. And to hold, aim on the right where you've got your torpedo launchers ready, and just fire on the indicator on the gray circle. Yeah. Nice, and a second set on the second one. Oh, he got you, but
Wow. I destroyed him too.
good result. Now it's all down to Ishan in his battle between the two battleships. If you push the shift key, you'll get a free camera and you can watch Ishan. I think Ishan's
Ishan, which one is you?
Ishan
I want to see some of your noobness.
he's the yellow one, just underneath you. There. I think he's trying to ram you. No, he's not ramming.
Full action movie.
If you want to make it cinematic, Control G.
Whoa. You can actually make a montage.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a very
Do they have
beautiful game.
replay options? Replay options where you can go back and...
we have a replay, yeah. It's not the best replay system in the world, but you could, if you want to make a nice video, it's very good for this.
Hello everyone.
And you can see as well, he's shooting his main guns. These are the big ones, right? But you can see the whole time the smaller explosions. This is secondary batteries. Larger ships have lots of...
you can aim... you can fire multiple guns at the same time.
So he's got his 5 main gun turrets that he can aim and fire, but he's also got the small secondary batteries. Those are automatically controlled and shoot at targets in range or targets that you select for them. But so those are the small ones that you can see blasting off the whole time, and that was a big caliber gun.
Nice one, Ishan. Where are you? I'm in Delhi, Okhla.
Yeah, and how much for this game? It's free.
It's free. Download link. It's you can get it on Steam. It's available on PS4 also. Does it require PS Plus? Yes, obviously.
It should not require PS Plus, no.
No?
And if you go to warships.in,
you can download from there.
That's
Warships.in.
Warships.in.
What ping we getting? So it's an EU server. We around like 100, 90, 100. Yeah, I'm gonna give away some codes. I'm gonna unbox one crate. I have it at my home. Hopefully by today or tomorrow, I'm gonna unbox and give it away. Now we're gonna play against and with randoms, so it's gonna be a normal game. It's crossplay. Is it crossplay or not?
So we don't have crossplay between PC and console,
Okay.
but we will have crossplay between Xbox and PS4.
Oh, Xbox and PS4.
Which is cool, but the games are too different because we made a lot of changes, like the formats are different, so it just, we changed it up for the console version, so it wouldn't be compatible for crossplay. Wow. Okay, so Ishan,
requirements. It doesn't require high system specs. You can check it on Steam. Size, it's a 30 GB game. Ask him if the mobile version is coming.
We do have a mobile version as well, which is called World of Warships Blitz, but it's, you know, it's a mobile version, so obviously there's a limit to what we can do there. I would recommend go for the PC version. It's the best.
We have an Indian camouflage, yes, too.
So now, by the way, now we are up against
The normal
players, and you can see the amount of people that we're going to be like. This is the
players
the
within
people
your range, 18. Oh, okay. 4 aircraft carrier, 5 battleships, 2 cruisers, 5 destroyers.
So yeah, it needs to find 24 people for us to play with, basically.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, it's free. What is the invite code?
The invite code should be WOWS India. WOWS India.
India. No PlayStation Plus required, yes. पीछे देखो, हाँ पीछे वो खड़ा है ना, सोमेश्वर. I wish I could also come. WOWS India, yes, it's the code. Yeah, it's free on PS4. You don't need an emulator for this. Is this my PC? No.
They're nice PCs though, right? I mean, like I like the design a lot.
Sleek,
Fun-
it's portable kind of thing.
Fun story. I know a guy who does case modding. He did something for us as well, and he took one of these Zotac machines and he built a working Nespresso machine inside of it. So basically, like down here, there's like a little tray where you place your cup and push the button, and it makes you an espresso.
And that's a PC also.
Yes.
Wow. You played the mobile version, it's amazing. Now it's time to play the PC one. It can run on MacBook also.
Okay, so pretty much same as before. Oh, by the way, can you just hold control?
Okay.
Click the little option key here. The option, and just do the transparency of water, and just just switch that to all the way. Yeah, that makes the mini map a lot less.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so same as before, but now it's against real players. They will not hesitate to exploit your weakness, so try not to show much. I would recommend trying to close the distance a little bit. You can lay a smoke screen when you get a bit closer and try and see if you can bait them coming into torpedo range.
Done. We have Indian camouflage, look. How many maps?
40 something.
40 something maps.
It depends, a lot of the maps are tied to a specific range of like tiers that you're playing at. So obviously you're going to see different levels, different maps depending on what level you are. Like this map for tier 10 ships would be much too small because everybody can shoot very far. We can, if you want to see some tier 10, we can also have a look at that. By the way,
servers. Yeah, Amit.
There's an aircraft carrier coming with rocket planes from our east.
There are aircrafts coming.
See on the minimap that's the rocket planes. Just be aware that they can and will hurt you.
चलो लड़ें आओ. एक को तो मारेंगे guys. नहीं लगेगा. How about hitting from? अबे मैं कहाँ जा रहा हूँ? पता लगे मैं पहाड़ पे जाके लटका हूँ. Yeah, we're gonna stream at night as well. Do not worry. You have? No desync. लगा. अरे नहीं लगा.
Yeah, but he's hardly moving, so you can pretty much just shoot at him. And I would definitely switch to high explosive ammunition now. Armor piercing is not going to do much. I'll be able to penetrate it from that range and that angle. Also careful, they're shooting back at you. Yeah, you could also smoke screen and slow down. It might be too late.
भाई 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 सब मेरे को मारे गया मैं गया Friends,
enemy team also has torpedoes.
okay.
So it's a very
Gang.
different experience
There were
playing against players.
There were 4 ships.
Yes?
अरे मैं उनके एरिया में घुस गया भाई 1 2 3 4 5 6 बॉर्डर नहीं देखा मैंने Nintendo Switch में अवेलेबल है ये गेम नो
More questions about the Nintendo Switch.
Yes, I can't say anything about the Nintendo Switch. I'm sorry. I,
Download on PC, guys.
Yeah.
Warships.in.
We have a camouflage. अच्छा flag. You want an Indian flag? Okay. Mob Lal version. What's the plot? What's the plot of the game?
the plot?
What's the plot of the game?
Well, the game doesn't have a plot as such. It's it's a online PvP game. It's the plot is we want to we like ships.
Yeah.
We like big guns and we like sinking people, and that's what we do.
Yes, it's available on Steam and it's free. Android में it has a mobile version. But ऊपर उठो भाई. How long you will be playing this game? अरे sync हो रहा. Can I do anything?
I've also been sunk.
Oh. वो अच्छा ऐसे pretend कर सकते हैं कि मैं खेल रहा हूँ.
Yeah, we should have just done that.
But what we can do is we do have a couple of different game modes, right? So we have the co-op, which we already tried. We have the random battle now, but we also have scenarios, which
Okay.
are like we have a couple of like historical scenarios that we can play.
हाँ, we can play that too.
You have a look at that.
I'm not
Yeah.
banning those.
Delhi में Okhla.
No, you shouldn't.
What is the download space? 30 GB. It's a 30 gigabyte. 30 gigabyte game.
What's the download speed?
No, download size 30 gigabyte.
I think it's about 30. Yeah,
30 gigabyte.
it's a high quality game with great graphics.
Yeah.
So you have to pay some data.
Can you fly aircrafts?
Yes.
Do you wanna try aircraft carrier?
Yeah. I'll try to fly aircraft.
Okay. So then escape.
Huh?
Hit escape.
Okay.
No, escape. Yeah. Back to port. Exit port. Yeah. You don't. Once you've been sunk, you don't have to watch the battle, but you can't use the ship until it has finished.
This should be one system. दूसरे ship से बंदे आ रहे हैं revive करने boat को.
Okay. Go and choose there.
This
Just take
one?
the Hosho. Yep.
Oh.
And well, it's
Looks the best on carrier. Then you can see the deck from above.
It depends a little bit on the carrier. The old school carriers actually had wooden decks. You know why? Funnily enough, it's not because they didn't have enough metal. It's because, like when you had airplanes
Indian
taking
flag.
off and landing
No, we
all
don't
day
have
and
Indian.
fueling and stuff, you had a lot of like fuel vapors and like bits of petrol and stuff on there. So if you had a metal deck and you dropped something on it, it would make a spark and potentially set the whole ship on fire. So you had a wooden deck so that the risk of sparks was less. Later on, they figured out a different way to combat this, I think. But yeah.
How to change this flag?
That one you can't because you're just a Japanese ship.
Oh,
So
the
you
Japanese
will
ship.
always have the Japanese flag on the Japanese ship. You can add a second flag, but you can never take away the first one.
Okay, I can fly all of them.
I'll explain to you how it works. To be honest, let me just go into battle without me in this one. Then I can focus on teaching you.
All requirements,
No,
system
it's fine, random
requirements.
battle.
i7 2060 Ti pe, obviously it's gonna work.
Yes, absolutely. You can max out the game on a 1060, I think, easily.
And you can do ultra wide.
Yeah.
He's enjoying in India or not? Are you enjoying
Me,
in?
I love India. It's my absolute favorite country. It has my favorite food, and I cannot wait to go explore and just eat everything on every street corner and eat and drink lots of chai.
Smartwatch, no. Nintendo. Oh, people asking about Nintendo. Hello everyone. plane land करा लो. Does any Indian ship available now or in future?
Okay, so we are we do want to do 2 Indian ships at least in the beginning. We are pretty sure that we're going to do INS Mysore,
Okay.
which is a modification of a Fiji class cruiser, and we also hope to be able to do INS Delhi, which is another modification of a different ship. We have an awesome INS. How are you not wearing our T-shirt?
Ishan?
How's Ishan? I'm blaming Ishan for this one. We can show the T-shirt quickly.
Yeah.
That people get to come to the event.
Gang. Thank you, the member, Diku.
The problem is with INS Delhi is that the modifications were quite significant, and we need to find like some detailed specifications, blueprints to properly recreate it.
Okay.
So it's still up in the air if we can do INS Delhi.
Squadron selection, press the squadron key, landing. Oh.
Okay. So basically, start off, try out some rocket planes. So just hit the 1 key to launch your rocket squadron, and one again. Yeah. And now you've got WASD. If you for W, you've got like a bit of a speed boost. If you hit that, you can see there's like a indicator here.
Yeah.
And on the same on S, you can actually slow down. I think the camera might be a bit small to really see the T-shirt, but here it is.
This is the Indian T-shirt.
That's the
INS.
That's the
Which INS Delhi C74.
Okay. You want to give away an hack code to somebody watching?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
After
One.
after you learn how to type in.
Okay, and how to
So I'll show you. So first of all, we need to find an enemy, right? Because otherwise we don't have anything to shoot. So these
I
are rocket
spotted
planes.
one.
They've each got, you can see each got 2 rockets slung under the engines,
Yeah.
and your targets with rocket planes are lightly armored ships. Because they're not good against battleships, right? So we're looking for ideally something like a destroyer or a cruiser. Bearing in mind, those ships have anti-aircraft guns.
Oh.
And you'll see once you get close, there'll be like puffs appearing. When you want to
Oh,
try
this
and
one.
dodge those.
Oh my god.
Yeah, don't fly in those because those mean death. But you want to actually go towards that cruiser and attack him.
This
Turn
one?
right. Don't fly in the black clouds if you can avoid it. That will immediately destroy your planes almost. So you can speed boost in if you've got any boost left. And then as soon as you've got the crosshair on top of him or just in front of him, push, and now you have to aim in. So steer. You can also correct with the mouse. No. You missed it. You have a limited time to do your attack run. Try that one, the mini Kaza.
Okay.
So and click now. Click. Now turn to the left a bit. Yeah. You wanna and you wanna launch the rockets in front of him. Close. But you see what the concept is, right? For the
got
rocket
it.
planes. You need to line up your strike in a way that you ideally, a little bit in front of him,
And then just fly off again.
and then the more you fly in a steady straight line, the smaller the circle will be and the less dispersion you have.
Oh.
But of course, if you do that, you can't dodge the anti-aircraft cloud. So you have to be a little bit. It can be a bit tricky. You've got 2 different kinds of planes as well. You can launch the 2 key. You can launch torpedo bombers.
2080 mein, yes, it will work obviously. Minimum requirement.
I'll Google it for you. I mean, actually no. Like I do a lot of streaming as well, right? Can you Google it yourself? Just go to World of Warships requirements on Google. You'll see it. I don't know off the top of my head. So it says NVIDIA GeForce GT 8800 and Intel HD 4000 or AMD 4650.
It doesn't
Plus.
require a graphic card. I mean, a normal
Yes.
graphic card will work.
30 gigabytes of HDD space and DirectX 9 and 2 gigabytes of RAM. It's very
2 GB RAM and
very harmless.
and it's
Okay.
a 30 GB game.
Now you're a torpedo bomber. So now
Okay.
the exact opposite. Big slow targets. See that battleship over there? Turn to your left. Turn to your left now. Left. That battleship right there.
That one, okay.
The Piotr Velik. It's a Russian battleship. So again, you see this little grey indicator?
Yeah.
That's
that-
basically where your attack run's going to end. So place it slightly in front of him. Not entirely like in front of him. Like here. Yeah.
Okay.
To the right.
Moving
Oh,
on.
click. Okay. And now try and fly in a smooth straight line. And again, they're torpedoes, right? This is how close you can drop them. Because they have some arming distance. He's turning away. So just basically and go. So you might actually hit them because they'll follow him out. But you see, you have to line up your torpedo drop to account for the enemy speed. I think you might get him with one. We can just spectate for a second and yes.
Yep.
Oh, both. Nice work. And yeah, that's how torpedo bombers work.
And how many aircrafts I can fly?
So you've got 3 different types, and you can see they recharge slowly. Right. So you've also got dive bombers. We can try those as well.
Okay. Let's try launch bombers.
Dive bombers work differently again. And we have 2 kinds of dive bombers. Ones with armor-piercing ammunition, and ones with high explosive. These are armor-piercing, so they're good for going after armored targets because they'll smash through the deck from the top and explode in the important machinery. So like that's a Klebs, that's a destroyer. You can tell by the little the symbol means destroyer. You want to go for at least a cruiser, but they're tricky to hit. So actually go for that Ishizushi over there.
Okay.
He's perfect for you to attack him. Japanese battleship.
It's a free-to-play game. Minimum requirement: you don't need a graphic card. Available on Steam, PS4, Xbox. Xbox also?
Yes. And somebody's asking ask about submarines. Now turn you right.
Yeah.
So with this one, you pretty much want to just place it on top of him and then click.
Okay.
And then you'll see how it works, right? So careful and try and minimize your movements. Yeah, click. Now get the circle on top of him. And a little bit early. You almost hit him.
Almost. Oh, that was an animation. Okay.
You can try again on this one. Yeah. So a little bit in front of him. I click. Okay. Line up the circle in front of him. Remember, there you go. And close. You have to with the dive bombs. You have to try and attack him from either straight front or straight back. So you have to try and maneuver.
Does the ship have a point where it gets maximum damage or minimum damage?
Is with the bombs pretty much center.
Okay.
With torpedoes, stern or rear, and with rockets, whatever's lightly armored, which is usually the superstructure.
Okay.
So now you've got your 3 types of. By the way, may I just? So you can go the tactical map, and you can click here to start your autopilot, because there's a French cruiser coming your way quite quickly. So I would actually launch some rocket planes and go after him to discourage him, because otherwise he's going to sink you very quickly. So you need to also pay attention to the enemy, because you're still a ship.
Where is he moving? Where is he not?
So yeah, you want to go. Are you launch dive bombers? It doesn't matter. Just go for the French cruiser there. So try and line up directly from his bow. So if he's turned to the right, you need to turn to the right as well. And then you need to click way in front of him to make sure you have time to line up your run. And then you need to also drop the bomb in front of him, because otherwise it won't have enough travel time to land. Okay, click. So try. I think it's going to be tough to land this one. Yeah, no, you did it too early.
Almost,
so the bombs are always going to land inside this circle. That's basically the possible points where it can land. If you want a recommendation, I would push F to recall the planes. Well, you can do it afterwards. Okay. Let's push F. Yeah, and launch some rocket planes, because you really need to get that Frenchman off your back.
Can planes do kamikaze?
No, we didn't implement kamikaze stuff. It's a bit, I know it's historical, but not something we really want to have in the game. So over there, that guy, because he's in this dotted circle. That's your detection range. So as long as he's inside that, he can see you, and that means everyone else can see you, and everyone can shoot you. So you really want to get him away. So line it up. Okay, click. And try to do corrections only with the mouse once you've started your attack run, because it means your circle won't get as big. Yeah.
Oh, missed it.
You need to aim a little bit in front of him again, because of course he's traveling. And the French cruisers are quite fast. Someone asked for my Twitch channel. I stream on the official World of Warships channel, which is twitch.tv/World of Warships.
Yeah, you can play this game on PS4.
Okay, go. Click. But you only have one plane left now, so it's not going to be the biggest attack. And yes. Nice.
Oh, I just almost.
Okay, maybe try
Okay.
the torpedo bombers again.
The second one, right?
Yeah. And in the same time, click M. And just click left click over here. Yeah. You wanna be running away. Full speed. And with your torpedo bombers, you can attack one of the 3 battleships. This symbol is for battleships.
Okay. I think it's gonna be kind of hard to adjust your aim, but it is interesting. It is interesting because of the mechanics, gun mechanics.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time to get used to it. But if you practice, you can be very, very devastating because you can land your torpedoes exactly where you want them. Like I would turn to the right. Oh no. So that's a destroyer. It's a bad target for a torpedo bomber, and you have to start your run a lot earlier. I would try and go for the Ishizushi. That's quite a slow lumbering battleship. But it's not you ran out of time with the attack run. So that's fine. Just continue straight onward and go for the Russian guy.
Okay.
So you want to go about like 2 ship lengths in front of it. Okay, and click. So line up your attack run, and then
Okay, the middle line.
No, you want to aim for about like 1 whole ship length in front of him. And go. Yeah, go. Click. Yep. Because you have to remember, he's moving and your torpedoes are moving slowly.
Okay,
so you
it's
need
gonna
to
hit him, I
you need to
think.
lead him. And 1.
Yeah.
See.
Told you guys, I'm pro.
And it also made him turn away, which means he's not going to get into range to spot you. And you can sink him now. Click. Slow down with S. Someone else sunk him. So you can drop. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Launch a new squadron and go again.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a destroyer behind you. Maybe launch some rocket planes and try and go after him.
I launched the torpedo again.
Maintaining present course.
If you want to change your squadron, you can always push F to recall it. Or try dropping on that, that Japanese
This one?
Okay,
Rexy,
click.
sexy.
Engaging enemy. We're under attack.
Nice, that was a pretty pro job.
It's gonna
But you
hit
saw
one.
they're going like apart because you dropped it quite late
Oh.
because you didn't give,
So you
give
have
it enough
to-
time to properly aim, because the longer you aim, the narrower the circle gets.
So you have to aim at the end. Almost.
Yeah, click now.
Approaching target.
Now nice and steady. Further to the right. He's moving right. No,
Okay,
a little bit.
It's
So
early.
you can drop it closer, but you would just have to aim a little bit further to the right.
I think it's gonna.
I think you're still going to clip him with 1.
Yeah.
And it might be enough to sink him. Yes.
Yeah.
Almost.
Almost 1 HP. So bomber plane.
No, I would go with 1 rocket plane because there's a destroyer right behind you. Like literally like 3 kilometers off your
This one?
That one, the Minikaze, yeah. And I'm sure he's launched torpedoes at you, but there's not much you can do about that right now. Okay, click.
Approaching target.
Now, really steady, and then just shoot right in front of him. 2, 1,
No, it was late.
I ran out of time there.
Torpedoes to port.
Yeah, the interesting thing is we recently completely changed our aircraft carrier. Click.
Approaching target.
Yeah, you have to do it a bit earlier still. And the torpedoes got hit.
Warship is right.
Yeah, we actually recently really changed the aircraft carrier gameplay completely. It used to be like a top-down RTS style gameplay, and now we've got this. It fits a bit better with the rest of our game.
Smoke man. What's multiplayer in it? So we have like full different game modes for multiplayer. It's your favorite game, wow. GG's. Love this game. Submarine. People want to know about Submarine.
Yes, so we are actually just letting people right now sign up for our public beta test of Submarines, which we're going to be starting in any day now. And Submarines are going to enter World of Warships as the 5th playable class when they're ready. So we're going to go through some testing, on like a special server. Then we'll do a public test server, and then they'll be released in a special game mode for a while, where people can, like try it out without it impacting random battles. And eventually, when we're happy with it, they're going to be a part of the game random battles.
This game is so smooth. Thank you for the dono.
Let's try out. Let's have a look. Like maybe last thing, the operations that I was
somebody
talking about
asked
earlier.
Do we have esport events for this?
So
right now?
we don't have esport. It's not really an esport game, but we do have some grassroots tournaments that the community have sort of built up over a while. That I actually run from our side. I'm our tournament guy.
And people from India can participate? It's
Absolutely.
Online.
All you need to do is find a group of people to participate, right? So the major tournaments that we do run either on a 3 versus 3 format for the more casual one, or a 9 versus 9 for the more hardcore bracket. And that's you need to be a World of Warships expert to participate there, because otherwise you won't make it past the first round. But it's good stuff.
Can our plane fights with enemy planes?
So what you can do is at higher tiers you can basically call a fighter patrol that will then come to your position and it will engage enemy planes in that area, but you can't directly engage other enemy planes now. So we can do defense of Naval Station Newport.
Okay.
Okay. We'll pick up some allies. So this is restricted to tier 6 ships only. What do you feel like playing? Do you wanna try out a battleship? Something different?
battleship.
Yeah, look, I'll give you a nice American premium battleship, West Virginia 41. It's gonna be a bit slower because it's a battleship, and it has like slow rate of fire, like think once every 30 seconds, but it hurts a lot. No, cancel. I need to pick a ship. Give me a second.
Best pirate ever.
I'll take a Japanese battleship with you. Okay, go. So yeah, this is the other game mode that we have, where we have like a often historical operation that we try to kind of recreate in the game. It's this versus bots, but it's asymmetrical, so it's not like we have a specific mission to fulfill. And we rotate the ones that we do every week between the different operations that we have available, but you can always form up with friends and play any of our operations.
So you're saying this is the longest game mode in the game?
No, it's not the longest game mode, but it's different because we're playing against bots, but it's not as though we've got 7, they've got 7. It's a scenario. So we have our team. You see, there's no enemy team, and the enemy team is always going to be the same. It's a scripted scenario that we have to go through. If you click on mission, that's fine. Just hold tab. Yep. Click mission. So we have to defend the base. Yeah.
Prevent destruction of essential honor, installation and support ship, hold out until the arrival of the allied attack. Oh, okay. So you have to defend the base.
Yes. So you can see we've got 3 onshore installations here. They're the green ones.
Okay.
And then we have these important ones we have to defend here, including our transport ships. So these enemy ships we have to engage. So we're going to sail out towards them a little bit. We're going to start shooting them. Now, as a battleship, you can immediately switch to armor-piercing ammunition, because as a battleship, that's your job is to like wreck people's face.
So as I'm right now in a battleship, so it's a long-range fight or a close fight?
It can do a bit of both, but obviously, if you engage a ship with torpedoes, for instance, close range, you'll struggle because it's hard to evade them, and it's hard to pay attention to your angling. I like to play my battleships very aggressively and take them close because they have lots of secondary guns as well that do additional damage, but usually more long range. You can see we've got a lot longer firing range as well, and if you zoom in, do shift. Right, you can see right now he's obstructed by an island, but there's the target. Give him some lead. You can use these lines as indicators. So if you move it down here, you can see this lines up pretty much almost with his hull.
Okay.
And then you go and you shoot, and you can see, you can, you know, like shoot one, for instance, see where it lands, and then see if you need to correct. That was a bit short. Right, try that. But click 2 to switch to armor-piercing ammunition. So armor-piercing ammunition, you can shoot straight through their armor
देखो guys, अब ये hit
and
होगा.
absolutely wreck them.
Wow.
But yeah, reload time is long, but when you hit, you really hit.
So battleships have long reload time.
Yes, but you have to imagine the gun on the West Virginia. I don't know how we can look up after the game how big it is, but I think it's a 14-inch gun. So, it takes some time to reload. So aim a bit lower, the Ubari, lower. Yeah, go, fire. Yeah, that's perfect. You can also double click to fire all guns. Yeah, little short, yeah, try again. A little closer.
This one gonna hit, I think.
Yep. Oh, you got one hit, but it went through his armor and out the other side. Let me try.
That's a 20-second reload time.
I think it's even 30. There, you want to shoot, try and hit the water line.
Okay.
That's where the
I hit
sensitive
him.
machinery is. So a little lower. Yeah, go.
I have to get it more.
Nice.
Okay.
There you go.
Destroy. Let's go.
And the next wave of enemies are spawned as well. And this time it includes battleships. Those are the ones we're going to have to engage. If you want more range and a different perspective, you can also press Y to launch a spotter plane. You see, it tilts your angle up because you've got additional range now due to the fact that you've got a plane spotting for you. But now we can't see them because they've destroyed the surveillance station and there's nothing in range right now. But there's a battleship, you can open fire at him even at this range. Yeah, like I said, make the imaginary line or line it up with one of your guidelines in front of his bow. Just imagine there's like a line going through his ship, and like that's roughly where you want to aim. No. So look, if he's traveling this way, you'd have to aim about there with the crosshair.
Oh, did I? नहीं, बहुत आगे चला गया. पूरा फिजिक्स लगाना है फ्रेंड्स इसमें. Why?
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. And watch out for enemy destroyers. They have torpedoes.
लग जाइयो प्लीज. वाव. एक भी नहीं लगा फ्रेंड. अरे मेरे को कौन मारा? भागो.
So that T-22, he's gonna launch torpedoes at you soon. The best trick is always to turn in. So basically steer towards where the torpedoes are coming from. That's the most, the safest way to dodge them. Although I think we're gonna eat some here.
जल्दी reload हो.
Yeah, looks like your secondary guns helped a lot there as well. And now there's that Ishizushi, Japanese battleship. Although, wait, let me see if I can delete him.
अबे मेरे को फिर से मारा कोई.
Goodbye. You see that?
Yeah.
That was a armor-piercing salvo to the side, hitting his citadel and just basically just wrecking him. I'm gonna try and do a drive-by here on the Kaiser, but you can help me for sure.
Piecing.
So this is the maneuver I'm doing is very risky. So I have to basically sneak up on him and line up my guns because they're not fast enough to turn.
Heal.
And I have to fire them at the right moment when I have the right angle. And goodbye.
Please.
But the problem is the next one is a
I
cruiser
use
and he's
my-
got torpedoes.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. See, I just took a full spread of torpedoes.
It's reloading.
So he's quite fast, so a little lower as well. But I think I got him.
Oh, I hit him.
Nice.
Over penetration. Destroyed. Let's go. No, I destroyed 2 warship.
You're gonna be on your own soon. I'm burning and under fire and almost out of hit points. You can get one more volley out.
So currently, guys, we are playing with battleship. It's slow, but is more accurate.
Yeah, mostly it's about like the weight of the broadside that you can throw, the amount of firepower that you can put out, especially against something like that Alba. So if you aim at the Alba, you have to give quite a lot of lead at this range. A little lower, lower. Try, go.
No.
Yeah, see,
It
you need
went
to give
like way
even more. Japanese cruisers are quite fast, but you can aim at one of the ones behind. There's a Nuremberg there, for instance, you could aim at. And if you turn to the right, you can also bring your rear guns to bear. But you want to give more lead, more lead. A little more, down a bit. Try this. Yeah, go.
I think this is gonna hit.
Looks good.
Oh.
Yeah. Good, but not the best hit. Destroyers should always be your primary targets because their torpedoes are very dangerous to you. Nice shot.
It's reloading. Okay.
Now you can
Oh,
shoot
I've
the
been
Nuremberg
detected.
again. Like I said, if you turn to the right a little bit, you'll be able to use the rear guns as well. Because right now you're too much of an angle, so they can't turn enough. And you
Okay,
can go for
these
that
are the
German
automatic
cruiser.
guns behind me.
No, these are your main guns, the big ones. But if you're not angled, they can't turn. Otherwise, they will shoot your own ship. Yeah, aim at him. Yeah, lower. They always try for the water line with the battleship. Yeah, looks good. Yes, give him a full broadside. Nice.
Oh,
Really good aim, but bad luck. Because you saw, you straddled him, so you hit shots in front of him and behind him at the same time. So your aim was perfect, but sometimes Iron Jesus just says no. You've loaded heavy, high explosive ammunition now? Then I would actually shoot the destroyer. So if you want to switch which target you're locked onto, just hit the X key.
oh.
Nice. Look, you knocked out one of his torpedo batteries, his steering, and did damage.
Okay, Oh. So once they are in smoke, nobody can see it.
No, like it depends. So if a ship is in smoke, it can be seen either if somebody is less than 2 kilometers away, if somebody uses one of the consumables to spot, like we have a hydroacoustic search or radar, or if they fire their guns, because then a smoke screen cannot always hide them, so their detection range gets increased.
For example, I marked this ship, and it was in the smoke.
That doesn't matter. As long as it's visible, you can always shoot it. If the smoke is actually active, you will not see the ship. It will just not be rendered. It won't be spotted.
I need a backup. Event is in Delhi. Oh my god.
That's okay. You're a battleship. You can take a beating. But I would turn your guns to the right, reload back to armor-piercing ammunition, and then give them what for. And you can also, if you aim at them, for instance, and you can hold right mouse button, then your guns will keep turning that way, but you can move your camera without your guns turning. Also, I would recommend pushing T to heal.
I'm gonna die, I know.
Well, if you push T to heal, you can extend that a little bit. And you're on fire in 2 places. Should I just T? Yeah, you've got battleships have a repair party that actually gives them hit points back. But now you're on fire in 3 separate places. There are like 6 enemy ships shooting you right now. So battleships can take a lot of punishment, especially if you pay attention to the angling. But one thing they're very susceptible for is what's happened now is that you get shot with high explosive ammunition and just get set on fire. And then eventually you just run out of hit points because you see at the bottom left you're constantly losing them once you're on fire.
So your gun. Okay. Yep. So your guns become they deactivate once you get into action like this.
Shift. So what do you mean?
I mean, if we are on fire, can we shoot?
Yes, you can always shoot, and you can heal the fire, but it's got a cooldown, right? The damage control party, and you can. Everything is still normal. Give me 1 second. I did.
The right click.
You know what? Since he's back now, I'm gonna hand you over to our resident Indian expert.
Delhi mein Okhla. How to take shot if any obstacle comes between you and your enemy.
He speaks Hindi.
Okay.
Of course.
So people are asking how to take shot if any obstacle comes between you and your enemy. For example, अगर यहाँ से ship जा रहा है, and there's this mountain as an obstacle. Can we?
So every time you try to zoom, आपको एक indicator दिखेगा. I can't show you right now. So imagine you're trying to shoot, huh? So there एक indicator आएगा जो दिखाएगा कि hill है आपके बीच में. If that comes in, that means the shells cannot go through your terrain.
अच्छा.
अगर बीच में पहाड़ है तो पहाड़ के बीच में से नहीं जाए. पहाड़ का एक आइकन आएगा. If अगर पहाड़ का आइकन नहीं आ रहा है इसका मतलब आपके शेल ऊपर से जा सकते हैं.
Okay. और एक और क्वेश्चन था. People were asking, can aircrafts fight against aircraft?
Can what?
Aircraft fight against aircraft?
No.
No.
No. Only inactively. So आप क्या कर सकते हैं जैसे you have 3 kind of squadrons: fighter, torpedo bomber, and dive bomber. Torpedo bomber और dive bomber can only attack surface ships.
Okay.
जो आपका fighter है, you can deploy in a zone. It will like go up like as a circle here, and then what will happen is that अगर कोई और जहाज आता है बीच में, तो वो उसको chase करके shoot करेगा. But that's all done by the fighter on itself, by the AI. You are not doing it. What you are asking the plane is to just guard that section. So if you want to protect a specific ship, you load it over it so that nothing comes and attacks that specific sector or a ship.
Okay, there's a lot of things in the game.
There are a lot of mechanics to that, but you're playing high tier as well, so it's a bit overwhelming if you go straight up to like tier 6 when you don't know the let's say the very basics. That's why the game stops you at a certain point, because that if you play at lower tiers, you just play against bots so that we train you first. जब आप तैयार हैं तब आपको random proper player versus player experience आएगा.
Increase the game speed. It's quite slow. This battleship is slow.
Yeah, so battleship is the slowest class. So if you want some fast action, you should play either aircraft carriers, anything except battleship basically. Cruisers, destroyers. So destroyers are like, how would I put it, glass cannons, right? So extremely high damage but the lowest amount of health. So they can basically be one shot like this. Cruiser is a mix between a battleship and a destroyer. So it's medium sized, has a good rate of fire, but does not have a great armor.
Okay,
so
the
a lot of
battleship has the highest armor.
Yes, it's most covered. So if I can show you, you're looking at West Virginia, right? So you can see actually, or you can't. Well, the ship is in the battle. Ship, I think you are not probably high enough. There you go, armor level up. So you can see these parts. These shows you the belt. So the darker the color, the more the armor.
Oh, okay.
So in this case, as you can see, these are the more protective parts. But these are, imagine these as critical hits. If you hit these parts with enough shells, you will see like a huge damage. That's what called like citadel damage. So this is for you a battleship. You can see how much red there is, right? So imagine blue is bad, red is good. Now
Okay.
I'll show you a destroyer.
Okay.
It's all blue. So it has no
Acha,
armor.
no armor.
So anything just goes through and it hits you fully. And now I'll show you a
Battleship.
cruiser like
Okay.
this one. See, it's a mix.
Yellow and green.
And now this is the battleship. See, it's well protected. So if you hit the battleship on these, you have to make sure it occupies enough shells or enough velocity.
Any more questions, guys? How many aircrafts you can control at a time?
One squadron. So one squadron can have at lower tiers from 4 planes. At higher tiers, you have 12 planes.
And one more question was this: can I get some double?
Ask Aditya Kashyap, are you an existing player or are you a new player? If you are a new player, go right now and enter WoW's India as a code, and then you will get doubloons, premium time, 3 premium ships, and 3 tech tree ships.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. Any more questions for the game? Where I can find this game?
Warships.in.
Warships.in. It's all available on PS4 also, on an Xbox also, and MacBook also. Mic got disconnected? Kiska? Mera to chal
Mine
raha
or
hai?
yours?
I think yours. Yours got disconnected. Is World of Warplanes also available? Indian server? No, we have EU servers. Can we modify the warships? Yes, you can.
You can upgrade. So you in
He's
mod-
saying I'm existing, Aditya.
then you have to wait. So you can modify for sure. Here you can put different looking camos. So for instance, you can mount this one. So this is the act camo, and you can mount different signals that give you different bonuses.
Okay.
And then there are flags
Flags.
which are for, let's say, so some of them have no bonus but they are for cosmetic, but you can actually get those valuable ones that actually can give you some bonus. Right now I don't think you have it. Here maybe. No, you don't have.
Team up. People talking about how team up is done.
Team up is easy. So you, let's say somebody wants to play with you. So you go here, let's say you have a player list here. You just right click.
Yeah.
And then invite to division.
Okay.
It's simple. And then person will get a pop-up that this and this has invited you to join your division. Accept, deny. The moment you're accepted, this kind of window is created, as you can see, like something like this. For instance,
And you'll
invite
have
to
like
division.
players.
I can invite, for instance, this guy. I don't know who it is, but let's see. if will get now a pop-up, accept, and now you are in a division. He declined, for instance.
Decline. Okay. What's the invite code?
WoW's India.
WoW's India.
WOWS.
Indian warships are available in game. So they
Not
said-
soon, but next year we will add. It takes long time to make a ship in the game available, because if you look at
So people asking, it's a multiplayer game. Can I play with my friends, or
Yes.
I can play with, or it's just with randoms?
you can play with your friends, you can invite your friends, and you can just create a division and play as a team within the random battle. So you three against, you three will have a part of a 12, and then you can go against another 12. Or you can play these historical scenarios as a team as well.
It's free. It's free.
Free, yeah, yes, it's free to play. Just go and download. There is nothing to pay.
And it doesn't even require high PC specs.
Yeah, you don't need a GPU to even play this game.
You don't need a GPU, so it will run on your laptop easily.
CPU, we just need a CPU which is decent. Laptop पे चलता है, बिल्कुल चलता है, बहुत जोर से.
Team size 3, I think.
Max is 3.
Max is 3.
But you can create a clan which can have up to 50 players. So you can create a gang of players that creates this clan that you can name. You are the admiral, and then you can create captains of those
Oh, okay.
and then you have clan battles where you go clan against clan. That's kind of competitive hardcore.
Is it available on Play Store?
That's the Blitz
Blitz
version.
version.
That's the different, but there is a mobile port.
Size
for
of the
this.
game 30 GB. Can we voice chat? Yes. Press V and you can voice chat.
Yes,
the game.
in here you can
Mac mein, yes, you can.
you can
Change.
settings, audio. Here you can set up the voice chat.
Custom matches.
Custom matches, yes, you can create your own training room. Well, you are locked out because you are not. You are in a division. Actually, I will just kill the division. So you just leave the division.
Okay.
And then here you can create a training room. You say create battle. And then it will create a room. You can set how many players you want there. How many, do you want any restriction or special tiers? Make this, so you can
So
have a private.
You have to rank up in the game.
No, this is just for you to create your.
No, not in this. वैसे in a profile you have. For example, I made a profile. This is my profile. I have to rank up. Division कैसे increase? I mean, I got this.
This is a captain, yes.
This is the captain.
So everything is based on this XP here.
Huh.
So let's say you are here. This is a tier 6 for you.
Okay.
Now you want to get what's going on?
So, for example, I'm playing this game for almost over a year.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I can play any division.
So let me explain you the concept. When you start the game the very first time, this all will be locked for you.
Okay.
All of this will be locked. What you will have is this. And you will have all these nations unlocked. So you will have first ship of everything.
Okay.
And it's up to you which path you want to take. And how you go is by playing battles, earning XP and credits. And as you unlock, well, everything is unlocked here unfortunately, but everything has an unlock cost.
Okay.
So for instance, this might cost you 2000 XP, which means you need to play 5 battles. And once you get 5 battles, you get enough credits, you unlock. And then you play more battle, you get to 3, 4, 5. As you go up, the amount of XP required is higher, but the amount of XP you earn is also going higher.
What is the best ship for the first timer?
Oh, that's a tough question. So it depends on what you. But for a newbie, I always suggest you to play the Japanese cruisers. This line. This is the noob friendly one. You can also try the German battleships. These ones. These German battleships.
So every battleship has different.
Every battleship has its own characteristic and USP. So I give you example. Japanese battleships are snipers.
Oh, okay.
So they stay at range and they have good accuracy from 20 kilometers and they just snipe you. Germany is absolute opposite. They like to get closer and then they brawl.
Invite code is WoW's India. Size of the game 30 GB around.
Maybe we can type the code there.
Yeah. It's like
It's insensitive to the game.
we get around. We play on EU server, so that depends on your location. World leaderboard.
Yes, so there is a clan leaderboard which you can see here.
Nice. Oh, that is cool.
So this is a global rank. You can see for your rank where you are. So, well, you're not part of the clan here yet, but once you will be, but then you can see the different kind of options you can play, and clan battles, naval battles, create a clan, and then here you can see clan rating. So this you can see in Europe. This is right now the best clan in this rating that you have.
Okay. It's a 30 GB game. Indian flag. We have Indian camouflage.
We have Indian camouflage, but if and when we add the Indian ship in the Commonwealth tech tree, you will be able to mount the Indian naval flag.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure about the tricolor; it's a bit sensitive. subject. We'll have to see how to add that. Yeah.
Exteriors. There we
This
go. We
one.
have Indian camouflage. Best warship. Mike.
Uh,
Mike, say hello. Price the game. It's a free game. What? My mic got disconnected. आ तो रहा है. Hello. आ तो रहा है. How to download? You can download from warships.in. It's available on PS4 also. Xbox. It's free to play. Mic disturb है यार वो है ना. इसलिए.
looks cool from you.
Yeah, that's it. Want any more questions? Hackers? Hackers? I don't know.
No, you can't. It's a complete hack-proof game. We made sure of that. Because it's all running on server side, there is nothing you can do to install any cheats or anything.
Ping for Indian players, you get like 90 to 100. 80, 90, 100. Skin of warship available, yes.
Yes, if you go and use this invite code, BOWS India, you can get these 50 of these camouflages.
Yeah. And I'm gonna give it away more codes tomorrow or hopefully today. I'll unbox a case. Language?
It's
Yeah,
English.
but-
Well, English and other languages. We don't have any Indian local languages yet.
Getting 35 ping on Asian ships. Chalo guys, that's it then. Thanks a lot. We'll play this game maybe on weekend. We'll try to make a clan or something.
Clan up and division with us. We can play as from if you play on the weekend.
Ah, sure. Invite code is BOWS India. Okay. Chalo, see you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye, everybody. Size of the game is 30 GB. You can download from Warship.in. It's available on PS4, Xbox, absolutely free. No high-end requirement needed. You can download on your laptop and easily play. It's a multiplayer game. Are there any future events in India like this?
Yes, hopefully. Just stay tuned.
Yeah.
There is no paid version of the game.
Yeah.
Game now, World of Warships.
Warship. When will Indian servers be made?
When we have enough of it.
Correct. Meet up. Yeah. Chalo guys, I'll see you. Thanks for joining in. And bye bye. I'll see you tonight to the stream. Normal schedule. Bye.